Okay, I'm back. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the video of the 300 amp half bridge, driving 300 amp IGBTs, and I was using the ACNW 3190. That's what they look like internally. You can see that they're isolated, so they do the same thing as a gate drive transformer, and just so much easier to mess with, and a much higher frequency range. See on the driver here, this potentiometer, I can pull this out, put it back in, and I can use different values and increase or decrease my frequency, or the frequency range, I should say. So I could do pretty much any frequency. And here's I actually made a little diagram here. Try to get the whole thing on there so you guys can see that. TL494 ACNW 3190s. The little stain is optional. You can use that if you want. But anyway. But yeah, I got you can see the waveform. Really nice, clean waveform, and that's right on the gate of the IGBT. Okay, so I got a little half bridge here, and this is the driver when it's put together. I put a heat seek on there because they do get warm when they're driving big IGBTs like this. So using 4 ohm resistors. The diagram says 10 ohms, but that's kind of high, to be honest. If you're gonna run at higher voltage, smaller IGBTs, you can use a 10 ohm, but like for the big ones like these, you need to go lower. You need like a 4 or 5 ohm resistor. And that's my DIY transformer. So I'm going to see this thing in action here. Crank up the voltage. That's about 7 volts AC. Ooh, let's crank it up higher. 90 volts. Look at that, jeez. That's what the waveform looks like under load. You can see it does kind of change a little bit. Let me turn the voltage back down. And make sure everything's discharged. Let's do a temperature check here. They're warm. They are warm. That was a lot of current going through them. Cap bank is warm too. But yeah, that's it. The little driver in action here. It does pretty good for driving a 600 amp brick. Those are tough to drive, really. If you ever notice putting a smaller driver on there or a smaller gate drive transformer, and if it's not enough current, if you're not getting enough current to that gate, the waveform just looks terrible. And they get hot, they saturate. If you're using a gate drive transformer, it saturates. It's just, so yeah, ACNW 3190s. These things work great. They're amazing for driving ferrite core transformers at higher frequency.